Welcome to this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we are going to understand the concept of skewness. So here we have taken three series data. The first series data is the percentage stock return of ABC Limited, and we have 9 values here, right? And first of all, what we will do, we will start with the calculation of skewness of this population series. Skewness, how to calculate it? Click formulas, go to more functions, statistical, insert function, and let us type here skewness. Just type skew and click go, and here we have two functions. We will be using skew.p, which calculates the skewness of a distribution based on population. So, and it would tell us the degree of asymmetry of the distribution around the mean. We click OK. This is exactly what we want to compute. And now this function is asking for the data set, and we select the data set of returns, the 9 returns which are given in cell A2 to A10, and click go. Here, wow, the skewness is 0. How come? Let us further see what is meaning of skewness and how come it is 0. Now, these percentage stock returns are given here. We will do some more investigation here. We will see this return of 5% occurs how many times in the series? Just once. So type 1, press enter. 10 occurs how many times? 1, 2, and I don't see anything here, so 2, enter. 15 occur how many times? 15 is here, 2, 3 times. I type 3 here, enter. And then 20 occurs how many times? 1, and one more here, so 2 times, enter. And 25 happens once only, enter. So if we take these two numbers, these two data set values, percentage return and how many times it appears in the series, and go to insert tab, and then go to charts, and then in the charts there are many scatter charts available, and the first one would look like this. Yeah, this is close to what we want. And then this chart, scatter with smooth lines and markers, is probably the best. So I will click on here, and here we go. This is the chart. Click on the plus sign and see the data labels as well. So when we see the data labels here, we see a perfect symmetry here. So the 5% stock return happens once, 10% stock return happens twice, 15% stock return happens 3 times, 20% stock return happens twice, and 25% stock return happens once. So this is a perfectly symmetrical distribution, and there is no, I would say, skewness happening here. So it is a perfectly normal distribution. And let us see, clearly the mode is 15. 15 occurs 3 times. So mode is clearly the 15, but let us further investigate. Let us calculate the mode of this distribution. I clicked equal to, and in formulas, in recently used formulas, we will have mode. Let us see. Mode of a single distribution, we have it here. If you don't have it, you just go to more functions, statistical, insert function, type mode here, and then click go. We want the mode of a single distribution, select it and click it, and here it is asking for which numbers. So we want to compute the mode of the percentage stock returns of ABC Limited, and here I click OK, and the mode is 15. So clearly mode here also in the chart is 15. So, and if we compute median statistical function, insert function, type here median, click go, and here is median, select it, click OK, and provide the arguments. We want median of these numbers, and here we go. Wow, interestingly, median of this distribution is also 15. What about mean? What are your ideas? Average of these 9 data values, click OK, and 15. So here skewness is 0 and the distribution is perfectly symmetrical, and in this case mean is equal to median is equal to mode, and all of these three are 15 for ABC Limited. Let us do the same investigation for the second population data set, which gives us stock return of XYZ Limited. So we will start with the skewness equal to, skewness is definitely in the recently used functions. We compute skew.p and we provide the numbers, and here we go. Skewness is minus 0.5419, and as we did earlier, we can reduce the decimal points to 3 decimal points, and skewness is minus 549. So this distribution means the percentage stock return of XYZ Limited is actually a negatively skewed distribution. And in negatively skewed distribution, how it looks like, let us see it on the graph. And 1% return is how many times? Once. And 2% return is how many times? Once only. 5% return is how many times? 2 times. And 7% return is 3 times in this series, and 9% return is 2 times in the series. So we have got percentage return and frequency. We go to insert, charts, and pick up maybe this second chart, and here we go. This second chart is showing us, let's move this chart title a little, showing us, and also select the data labels here, is clearly showing us that this is a negatively skewed distribution. So its mode is 7. So 7 appears 3 times. So mode is clearly the 7. But let us calculate it. Equal to mode must be in the recently used formulas. mode of a single distribution, and this time we will select the percentage stock returns of XYZ stock, and we see that mode is 7 definitely. What about median? Equal to sign, recently used functions, median, provide the data set of XYZ, and median is 7. Median is 7. And what about the mean? Arithmetic mean, recently used function, go to averages and provide the data set, and the mean is 5.77. And once more reduce the decimal points, maybe 5.778. So in negatively skewed distribution, the median is always, I should say, mean is always less than or equal to median. Median is always less than or equal to mode. And distribution, this negatively skewed distribution has skew to the left, skew to the left, tail to the left. Now let us try one more. This one, this data set, percentage stock return of PQR Limited, skewness must be in the recently used functions, the skewness of the population, and we will provide the parameters, this time the percentage stock return of PQR Limited, and here we go. The skewness is 0.935. So once more reduce the decimal points, and here we have the skewness. So this is a positively skewed distribution. 1% return happens once, 3% return 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the series, and 4% return happens twice, 2 times in the series. 8% returns 1 time, 9% return happens 1 time. And if we take these ones and go to insert and pick up the charts, the second one, look, this is a positively skewed distribution which has a tail towards the right. So here mode of the series is equal to sign, formulas, recently used, mode of the distribution, single distribution. We provide the values here and click OK. Mode is 3. But what about median and what about mean? Median of this distribution, recently used functions, median, provide the data points, and here we go. Median is also 3. What about mean? Mean is recently used function, average, and provide the numbers, and here we go. Mean is 4.222. So let us reduce the decimals to 3 decimals, 4.22. Now here we see, in case of positively skewed distribution, the mean is here, somewhere here, 4.22, here, somewhere here. So mean is always greater than or equal to median, and median is always greater than or equal to mode. So let us one more time Slowly scroll up and compare the three distributions, and here you see the first one is perfectly normal, there is perfectly symmetrical, there is no skewness. The second one is negatively skewed, its skewness is minus 0.54, tail is towards the left. The third one is positively skewed, its skewness is 0.935 and tail is towards the right. And these are the three types of skewnesses. Thank you.